For Valentine's Day, you should really consider making a delicious meal at home instead of going out to an expensive, overcrowded, mediocre service and lousy food. It's very easy to make a delicious meal for two, like this grilled lobster tail and center cut filet mignon that I'll be making. You can use the money you saved on better cuts of meat. And if you want to get extra romantic, then you can cook the meal together. Let's start off by prepping these lobster tails. To speed up the prep time, you can cut these tails in half and then grill them that way. I think removing the meat outside the shell makes it for a better presentation, so I'm going to be going this route. It's very easy. Get your kitchen shears underneath the shell and cut all the way to the tail. Get your finger under the meat and lift. The process might look a little complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. This is my first time doing this. I asked my subscribers what they wanted for my 100th video, and they all voted for me to cook something new for the first time. And that's exactly what I'm doing. As another first, my wife is helping me film. You went too far. You see there's a number right there above in your finger?
Oh yeah.
Hit that to 35. So stay tuned to see if we make a good team or not. For this surf and turf, we could have gone the shrimp route, but the lobster is going to make it extra special. And it presents a lot better. But what do you think? Better. Getting the meat out like this makes it easier to season. I'm using Postal Barbecue's original rub. Next, I'm going to prepare these center cut filet mignons. Yet another first for the channel. These super tender pieces of meat will complete my surf and turf Valentine's Day meal. I'll season them with salt and pepper. Make sure I get the sides as well. Let's prep up the grill. I'm lighting a 3/4 chimney and then pouring over the SNS insert. To help me later on, I'm going to go ahead and prep up the butter that I'll be using to baste. I dropped a stick of unsalted butter, dropped in some Postal Barbecue's original rub, and a bit of some dried herbs. Once melted, I placed in some fresh garlic. This will be a quick cook, so let me start off with the filet mignon. It doesn't need much time. The important part is to get a nice sear. For those that haven't had filet mignon, they are the most tender piece of meat you will ever have. And I'm really excited to be grilling this cut for the first time. Just a quick flip after you're happy with the sear on one side. Both of the sides are now seared nicely. If the internal temperature is still not at 125 Fahrenheit, place over the indirect side and finish cooking. We'll also get the lobster tail going on the direct side. We'll drop in some lemon on the grill as well. The seared, slightly cooked lemon really makes the juice nice and sweet, and it's gonna really complement our lobster dinner. And then baste your lobsters with this garlic butter sauce. Don't worry, nothing is burning here. The flames will just kick up a lot because of the butter. Now the filet mignon is also ready to remove. It hit about 130 degrees Fahrenheit, which is slightly overcooked, but we'll be fine. After a couple of minutes, you want to rotate the grill as well. This way the lobster finishes cooking on the indirect side. Let's give it another garlic butter bath while we're at it. Cover and let it cook for a few more minutes. Be very careful with the lobster. Like the filet mignon, you won't want to overcook it. You'll want to remove it around 135 internal temperatures. Okay, these lobster tails are good to go, so I'll make a quick platter with our surf and turf goodness. This Valentine's Day surf and turf looks absolutely delicious. I'm gonna take this inside and give the steak a nice slice. Filet mignon is super tender. It hit more of a medium after the rest, but it's still amazing. For the lobster, I'm gonna go ahead and give this lemon a nice squeeze. Get a little bit of the lobster and drop it in that butter we made. Let's give it a taste.
That's good stuff.
It's amazing. And now, finally, let's bite a bit of the filet. So tender. And that grill flavor makes it so much better. This is an outstanding meal. Valentine's Day or not, this meal will make anyone happy any day of the week. And best of all, it was made at home and prepared by you, and you should be really proud of that. I'd like to thank my wife for helping me film today, and I'd also like to thank all of my subscribers for all that loyal support. I hope you enjoyed my 100th video today. There will be many more to come, so I'll see you on the next one. Follow me on this one, getting close. Good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's a blooper too. Go get a bowl, hurry.
Oh my god.
What'd you do?
I thought I a mess. Glad you were there for that.